Jeopardy. Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm so tired. I'm sorry. I'm so incredibly tired. This week has been a long week, but it is Friday night, and I'm feeling all right.
Oh, nice.
Just all right. Nothing extraordinary.
Just all right.
No.
Just all right.
So, this week we had plans on... Wake up. Listen, Chris, I can't. Okay? I cannot wake up. I just can't. I can't ever.
Chris calling
dude,
you out.
I've really been having struggles sleeping. I did drink some soda, so that should be enough to keep me awake for tonight. But no. So anyways, as you see on the screen, we finally have our YouTube channel up and running. We have our playlists finally got together. I got that all together obviously 6 days ago. Go check them out if you ever want to go back and just kind of chill with some background noise. I'll admit, that's fine. Use background noise. It's all good. I do it a lot, actually.
My voice is not soothing enough to have it as a background noise.
No, it's not. But once I get it to the smooth down, it's like, oh, whoa. I will not do that again, so you better enjoy that while it lasts.
I need some poison.
You're not going to make me say it. I'm not going to say it today.
Do it.
Right, the poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison. The poison specifically chosen for Cusco. Cusco's poison.
He did the thing.
That poison. Chaos ASMR.
Oh God.
That's what Chris is saying. Chaos ASMR. I mean, hey, if you're into that, Allie is your gal. So, anyways, this week we were supposed to stream on our YouTube channel and just have it a lot easier to upload, but it's been a long week and we've kind of flopped on a lot of the getting it set up. So there's a lot of technical difficulties, a lot more than I thought at the last minute. I thought I had it all set up. We'll get it next week. Next time. Not next week, but next time.
No.
So we will be moving from our 2 channels here on Twitch over to the YouTube channel. It's All Simulation Podcast.
Official.
And official. We are official. Yeah. So we're going to be out there next time, and it'll be great. It'll be a great start to episode 6. Order 6. I can't wait till we get to episode 66. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. So much nerd stuff. Oh my God.
We should dedicate that as a Star Wars episode.
We will. We are.
And May the 4th. May the 4th has to be.
Well, see, we could have done episode 4, but it didn't really work out.
It doesn't have the same ring.
It was a millennial episode. That's all there is to it.
There are some fantastic descriptions and quotes on our
They're pretty good
podcast.
They are pretty good.
It's really good. They're really good.
I'm not gonna lie. That one in particular is it's pretty good.
Chef's kiss to that one.
It's pretty good. But
we'll never get it again.
So Witty banter, I guess, right? Witty banter.
Witty banter.
Witty banter. What do we banter about?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I'm playing 2 new games that I could just briefly touch on.
Yeah, what's that? What you got?
I'm playing the Into the Pit, the Five Nights at Freddy's game.
Oh yeah. That's that pixelated kind of game, right?
That game is, oh my God, that is The first 5 nights used to be here for me. Into the Pit has beat it.
Okay.
It's good. It's so good. I love it.
Nice.
And I've been playing Tavern Manager.
Tavern Manager. That's right. That did come out. Today's Wednesday, right? Wednesday,
Yeah.
Thursday. When was that?
Yeah, I think it was Thursday.
Last night.
Yesterday. No, it was Wednesday because I got it when I came home from work.
Okay.
I have been playing that Wednesday, yesterday. I don't know if I'm gonna play it tonight, probably not. But I have unlocked the 4th level of a bar. So
are we gonna have to do an episode on this here soon?
110%.
All right. So we'll add that to the list.
It's on there. It's on the list.
Fair enough. I actually have gotten a couple of, well, new to me games, but it's just really to finish off a collection, if you will. And actually, they both were to finish off a collection. Well, a couple of them was the Doom Eternal and Doom 64. Finally, to finish off my Doom collection. Virtually, at least. Not physical copies, although my neighbor back in the day did have a copy of Doom 1 on a floppy. So, I mean, that would have been cool to have.
That would be
was
cool.
it? Wait, was that on a CD? I think that was on a CD, actually.
See, I didn't play Doom, so you're asking the wrong gal.
Well, that's fair. And the other games was the new Wolfenstein games. New World Order, Wolfenstein 2, New Blood, all of that. Yeah, we have that now. Huh?
I have played them all.
Oh, I'll eventually play them. I will definitely get into those. I've been wanting to get into them because I have the first one and New Blood, I think it was, or New Order. And I just haven't gotten around to them for so many years. And they had a sale. Steam is actually having a sale right now for anyone not in the know. Yeah. They're having a sale. Bethesda sale, I think there was. I don't remember. But yeah, no, those are a couple of games. And there's actually been one game I've kind of been obsessing over the past couple of days, which we will talk about later tonight. It's kind of funny how that worked out, but yeah, other than that, it's just been a long week. Losing a lot of sleep.
Oh yeah.
Chris has a Doom 1 copy on floppy.
You are kidding
Dude,
me.
that is awesome. I actually have a floppy to USB adapter. And like, that'd be fun, not gonna lie, just to have. Like, just hearing those noises again. Oh my gosh. It'd be like hearing the Dreamcast all over again. How it just kept, scanning the disc back and forth while it's playing a freaking cutscene. It's like, oh my god. It's just nostalgia. I don't know.
That's true.
So anyways, speaking on sales, one that I really want to talk about because it is, I won't get too into detail. I'm not going to spend an hour on talking about it like I did with 7 Days. I can get away with that. But Titanfall 2 is back on sale for $3. Now, all our friends in our group have Titanfall 2. The ultimate edition. $3 freaking dollars. Like, not gonna, and I keep telling Allie, you need to play this. Because
I was working at a video game store when Titanfall came out. I get it.
Okay, cool. Titanfall 1. But Titanfall 2 story is so good.
Okay.
It is. You got to play it. At least once in your life.
You want me to add it to the list?
It's just to play it. We don't have to talk about it right now or later, but I'm just saying it's really fun. And I believe they got the servers back up and running again. So you don't have to have there was an alternate launcher that would play the Titanfall 2 multiplayer, which I still might get into because those are actually better now than the official servers. But if the official servers are back up, then why not? I don't know. I haven't checked it out. But the single player campaign is so good. So good. For real. Excuse me. I can go on for hours, but I'm not going to. All I'm gonna say, $3 on Steam. The sale ends on the 19th.
I was gonna say, it's coming up, isn't it?
Yeah, you have until Monday, basically. Like, yeah, offer ends August 19th, which I believe is a Monday.
Yes.
So that usually means by 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, you better pick up the game. So that's one game I highly recommend just to play for the story alone is worth $3. So, but yeah, that's all I got to say about that. We can move on now.
You did your plug you needed to.
I did my plug. But I'm not going to lie, they are having a bunch more sales. As it says right here on the banner, they have hundreds of titles. Battlefield was one of them. Again, some Bethesda games, Wolfenstein, Doom, id Software, all that. Like, they got a lot of the sales going on. So go check it out. Kind of promoting Steam here without even thinking about it.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if you should do that.
they should pay me.
That's what I'm saying.
Shameless plug. Go buy Steam.
It's on every episode we have. So I mean, we're shamelessly plugging.
I mean,
Steam.
yeah, we are plugging it away. But I mean, yeah, if we have it on Epic or whatever, hey, I'll show it on Epic. But for the most part, we have all the games on Steam. So just kind of how it works. For the most part.
I mean, I rejoined the family so that we could have all the games again.
Yeah, that is true. All right. We should definitely move on.
All right. We're going to start tonight. We have 2 games we're going to talk about tonight. And the first of those is a space crafting, I guess you could call it, kind of game.
Yeah, space crafting, exploring. Yeah.
I personally played this game on Game Pass when it came out, and it was in its early access part. Didn't know it was on Steam. I should have. I'm not too bright sometimes. But I did play it on Game Pass for the first time. And we are going to talk about Astroneer.
Which is,
Kevin,
in a way, you can call it a survival game. Because you run on oxygen and you're in space. You're on a planet that has no oxygen. So if you run out of oxygen, that's it. But it's not like the conventional survival of like, oh, you gotta keep up your water, you gotta keep up your food. Nope, you just gotta have oxygen. That's it.
Yeah. And your little tethers back to the ship so that you make sure you don't die.
Yep. It's really fun. I actually did purchase this. When did I get this? About the same release time when it was released back in 2016. And it was still in early access on Steam. And it has improved actually quite a bit. Later on in the game that I haven't gotten to yet, you can explore and launch from other planets to explore other planets. But I'm getting ahead of myself because the main goal really is to build your base on the planet that you land on. You're just out in space, and then you just like, all right, let's just go. And you go. You land, you start off with practically nothing. Now, before it was a little bit more difficult, but it was a little bit more free on how you went about the game. And now it's kind of more of a let's help you out kind of thing, which is not bad. I'm usually against that sort of thing for most games, but with this, it actually works and helps you out tremendously. Not gonna lie. And yeah, you just get you have this gun, right? This big old arm cannon of a thing, and
Backpack that looks like gets out of Ghostbusters.
oh yeah, freaking, I love those things. And like, it's just a giant vacuum that's just it. So it's a voxel based game, and it's low poly frames, which really adds to the aesthetic. But it also helps because it's terraforming at its finest, because it just sucks all the environments in, and you could tunnel your way through anything. And you can also gather materials, and it'll only save specific materials for you to build upon and help you, well, help you grow your camp, help you build more stuff, and just have fun. And really, this game is like Minecraft, but more free, because you can just practically make anything and everything. And I've seen a lot of fun stuff that people have made in here. You know,
There's like a
see.
space soccer going on in one of the videos.
Yeah, they got soccer. Like I said, your imagination is really your only limit to what you can do in this game. Besides eating, you can't eat. You just can't eat or drink water. That's your only other limit. That's it.
No.
But yeah, this game, what it really has for it, is very beautiful. It's very beautiful with the color schemes, and it's very vibrant with the colors, as you can see on screen. And in most cases, if you're on a smaller moon, it's going to be more of a mellow, kind of laid back colors. But for the most part, it's very vibrant and rich, and it works for this game incredibly well. It's the atmosphere and the music are just so relaxing. It's just one of those games, you just kick your seat back, grab the controller, and just enjoy the game. What games are made to do, just enjoy it. And that's what this game is at its core. It's just something to enjoy. It's so relaxing. I love it. The only gripe I do have about this game, at least on certain planets, is when you have a sandstorm, it gets so incredibly loud. And if you go into your base, it's still just incredibly loud. And it's like, okay, headphones off. That's it. You know, you got to sit there for like 2 minutes. And yes, 2 minutes. But like, when you're in a nice, relaxing kind of mood, and then you just get to just in your ears, it's like, nah, nah, please stop.
You just went all zen there.
It's true. Like, this game really puts me in that kind of like state of mind. Like that, I guess this is my zen kind of game. Don't judge me.
No, I'm not judging. It's just like,
you give
not
me that look.
I'm giving you a
okay,
look
fine.
of disagreement.
What is this game then for you?
Oh no, finish your thought and then I will.
That is my thoughts. Like, that is it. Like, it's my zen game. Like, yeah.
I don't mind this game. I just I have a thing with colors, and I don't know, maybe I'm old, I don't know, but the very vibrantness of this, I can't do more than an hour.
Okay.
And like my eyes hurt, and like my head starts to hurt like right here. And I try to find the more mellower moons so it's not as like intense, but like,
see, usually that's the brightness on your screen that affects that.
I played it on my old TV.
Okay.
At, like, my ex-husband's, and like he said the same thing. It's the brightness, so we adjusted, we did everything. No, it just turns out it's the colors, because that's not the only game that does it.
Okay.
But I am also the queen of digging a hole in that game and getting stuck.
Oh, that is true. Like you said before, if you get away from a tether, you're dead.
I have dug myself a grave and then buried myself in it.
Jeez.
And then if I'm playing with anybody, I'm like, save me, someone save me.
Someone just comes up and pull the tether from you, and it's like,
no, I played with like a couple of people and they couldn't find me.
oh,
I was so far
geez.
down. Like they'd get down to like the first level, you know, where the natural caves are down there. And they'd
Yeah,
be like,
yeah.
how did you go further down there?
I didn't even know that was possible.
There was one time I was doing it, and I know this happened during early access because I fell through the map.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, this happened. Maybe I shouldn't dig straight down anymore. I've also sunk my ship. Like I've sunk the area around my ship. You know how you can't really like terraform very close to it?
So there's a great area that you can't terraform? Yes.
Okay, I dug a moat around my ship.
Okay.
And for some reason, when I dug the moat, it made my ship like collapse into the map. I broke
So you're
the
good at breaking
heck-
the game.
the heck out of that game. I broke the heck out of that game and the other game we're talking about.
Oh yeah, I want to hear about that. Like, dear goodness, how on earth do you keep breaking these games? Like, oh my goodness, you're just a natural at it.
I am chaos.
Chaos reincarnated.
Chaos
Hello.
reigns.
Chaos reigns.
No, like I should really be on like bug testing for developers because if there's a way to break it, I'm gonna find it.
I wonder if there's a way to a job for not breaking the game. You get paid for that because I'd be pretty good at that. I'd be
Well,
pretty
you
good
can
at
have that job. I want the
Yeah.
chaotic break everything in sight job. Like chaos at its finest, as Chris says.
Yeah, chaos ASMR. That is your goal there. You can have that. Let's go see what we can break. Oh,
What can I break now? I mean, I break The Sims on a regular basis.
this is very, very true.
I break it. I broke 7 days. I don't remember how, but I broke 7 days. We don't talk about Bruno. Okay.
Okay, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I broke the first Ascendant. I should say I traveled where I shouldn't, and
Yes, you did.
I don't know how that
Well,
worked.
you were playing with me.
Exactly. I get curious. Okay, if you build something that you can go to, I will want to go there. And you build something that you're not supposed to, but it's a place you can go. Why even put that there if you're not supposed to go there? Just saying. That is all I'm saying. If not meant to go, why does it look like you can?
Chris is
If not meant to be friendly, why is it so friendly?
Chris is totally writing me into this D&D campaign he's working on as a chaos god.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, please. Because I got a D&D handbook.
Yes, you actually do now.
Yep.
She has a player hand guide, and I told you the monster manual and the player handbook, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So she can't be a DM just yet, but she can be a chaos
can reign some
gremlin.
chaos.
Yeah.
But no, Astroneer is it's a decent game. It's fun. It's a good time spender.
Yeah. And
the terraforming is interesting.
I like it. It's so, I will say this, the camera controls are a little bit weird at first, but once you get used to it, it actually makes sense and you get comfortable with it. It's just another way to play the game, and I enjoy it.
The building aspect is a little like, sometimes I got confused, like when you had to put certain things in your backpack a certain way so that you can build it.
Yes.
And like, that is harder on the console than it is on the computer because, you know, you can drag it with your mouse on the computer, and the console, it's like you can drag it, but it's a little rougher to do.
Yeah. And I want to say they have gotten better with that. But again, I haven't gotten that far again because, you know, they had so many updates. I was like, well, I'll just start a new planet. Also, my cloud saves hasn't saved from years ago. So I had to start a new game. It old, yeah, it old.
It's too old to function.
I mean, I will say this: I did put 22 hours into the game, and yeah, it was fun. Oh, I will say though, playing it earlier this week, they actually have cosmetics that you can purchase
I knew about that.
in a store, which I'm like, okay, that's kind of fun. Not gonna lie, that's kind of fun, but the game is what, $30.
And
And
if you have
there's
Game Pass, you can play it on there.
yeah, oh yeah, and I want to say that it is cross playable. I want to say.
I want to say that it is. I can take a look. Give me a second.
I'm pretty sure I read that, and I just didn't put it in my notes because I forget. Remote play Xbox controllers.
Yep, there is crossplay between Xbox and Xbox PC.
Yeah.
There's no option for Windows Store, but Steam, yes, it's compatible with Steam.
Okay. So yeah, you can play with friends on console via the PC. It is possible. And honestly, I'm loving that more and more that they're doing that. It's great. Now I have my own thoughts on game specific platforms, but that'll be a whole different story, a whole different thing here. But yeah, as of right now, there is no sale going on, but it is, in my opinion, as an artist who loves colors, it is totally worth the $30. It's fun, it's enjoyable, and it's easy to play. If you're just having a rough night like tonight, it's a nice, easy, calming game. Just have fun. You can just roam around in a rover as long as you have the power. But yeah, it's good. It's not like No Man's Sky, but
I got to correct one thing. I was wrong. It's not Steam to Xbox. It's just Xbox to Xbox PC, Steam to Steam, Switch to Switch, PS4.
So yeah, Windows gaming to Xbox console.
Yep. So
okay,
if you're on Steam, gotta play with Steam people. If you're on Xbox, you can play with Xbox PC people, but that's about it.
Well, it's kind of a bummer, but
a little bit. I
and
wish eventually, there was a little more crossplay.
Eventually, the crossplay will be more universal, I feel. But you have to give it time. Someday, over the rainbow.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, on that note, we should definitely go on to the next game that I have completely obsessed about for the past 2 to 3 days.
Well, hold on.
Oh?
We will. I'm going to close out Astroneer just a second.
Okay. What else do you want to talk about?
No, I'm just going to say, as usual, this game is $30. It's a decent game. Highly recommend that you give it a shot.
Yep.
As usual, I will be posting it on the Instagram, so let us know. Did you play it? Do you like it? Did you try it years ago when it came out on whatever platform you tried it on? Just pick it up and it's completely different. Let us know. We're kind of curious what anybody thinks of the stuff we talk about.
Yeah.
So moving on, our next game is a game I broke. And it's a game that Kevin has been obsessed with, and I've been calling him out on it quite a lot lately.
And I've not been shameful about it, so.
It affectionately has an enemy that we call Bruce, and that is Raft.
To be fair, that's also one of the achievements is called Bruce.
It is.
That's how I got it.
But most people have called him Bruce.
True.
So, Raft.
Where to start with this one?
Where do we start with Raft?
So, I will say this: it has been around for a while. It does say the release date was back in 2022. That is the official 1.0 out of it's not green light anymore. What I'm trying to blink. Help me out here. What is the game when it's in alpha and beta but not officially released in Steam? What is it called?
Early access?
Thank you. Early access.
Oh yeah, a huge one.
Okay. Early access.
I was
It
gonna
has been in early access for, I would say 4 years, which is
It
not
was,
bad
yeah.
because it originally released back in 2018. And of course, back then I put about 2.5 hours. And honestly, I only played with friends. So I hadn't really played solo because when I did, it was like, you get so frustrated. And I was like, I can't do this. And so I just put away. And then I played it this week. And yeah, I may or may not have put 7 hours into it this week. So over the course of 3 days.
I caught you a couple times.
It's so, and here's the thing. At very first, you start up with 4 blocks on a raft, obviously,
And Brucey.
and Brucey. So the game, if nobody knows about it, you start on a raft. Nobody knows why. You don't have an intro. Besides, you
The world
wake
has
up.
ended.
Thanks for spoiling for me, Diane. Jeez, I want to play the game. But you're in the middle of an ocean, floating along in one direction, and you just have a bunch of debris coming at you. And a hook. You have a hook and line, and so you just cast out, grab materials, and you commence the building. And survive the best you can without dying, because oh my god, when you die, it's rough trying to get back all your stuff. I hate it. But there is an option you can make it so that when you die, you don't lose anything. But I say, where's the challenge of that? I'm a man. I'm a manly man. I want a challenge. And I'm a glutton for punishment sometimes. So.
I was about to say, I think it's more of the latter.
Yeah, well. So anyways, you come across multiple islands. And obviously later on, you come across a biodome, apparently. Which I haven't gotten that far. Yeah, Allie's beat the game. And I'm just like, I have not. But so in the past 3 days, I will say I have gotten to the point where I've gotten the science down on how to play solo. And I'm actually doing really good on my own. Like, I'm so good. I'm going to pat myself on the back. It's so good. And I know how to fend off Brucey, the shark. I don't know what that creature is on the screen, but oh my god, what is the freaking La Chupacabra? What in the world?
What are you talking about?
It's
La Chupacabra? Is that what you just said?
That's what it freaking looks like. What is that? That's leaping out. It's like a freaking what do they call it? A rodents of unusual size.
Oh, that
like,
thing.
Yeah.
The big rat thing?
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't seen them? Oh, you haven't got to the dome. You haven't got to the biodome. Never mind.
Yeah, so boy, this page is all sorts of spoilers for me. But no, the game is actually challenging if you want it to be. And it is honestly worth the $20. It's actually fun. I get into crafting games a lot.
He does.
It's kind of my addiction.
If the 45 minutes of talking about 7 Days to Die is any indication.
It was more close to an hour. But yeah, we'll thanks. But
I was trying to give you a little less. Okay. I was trying to help you, but you just sort of buried yourself in
listen,
the hole.
I'm not shameful of it. It is what it is.
When I talk about The Sims, it's going to be bad. You're going to, it's going to be bad.
Well, I'm just going to walk away and let you take over. But yeah, no, it really pushes your survival skills to the max if you really wanted to. Or you can make it as easy as possible and just learn it as best. You learn on your own terms. However those terms you want them, you can change it. So yeah, once you get the sail, it makes the game a lot easier. Because then you can turn the direction of where you want to drift and pick up all the loose material. But really, that's kind of the game, is you drift around, collect material, and survive. As boring as that sounds, no, I'm saying it out loud. It's not that boring. It's not. But if you're not into that crafting kind of survival kind of, is that a freaking rock? Oh my God, that's a rocket.
You need to stop watching the video.
I need to stop watching these videos.
Oh my Lanza, because they're gonna give away so much if you keep watching it.
Okay. All right, so
you are frustrating me, my friend.
Allie, if there's anything you want to say before I go on.
I don't know.
So I will say this. I am deathly afraid of sharks, especially being underwater. Jaws is not my friend. And I had...
gives me nightmares.
Yep, I had a nightmare. And trust me, it frightens me even to think about it. Or it's... Anyways, if you have a fear of big open waters and what lies beneath, like I do at some points, this game is not for you. Don't go for it. If dark, deep oceans frighten you because of the unknown, don't get it. I'm dead serious, because you're gonna land in the water and you could have a panic attack. But
I got a story for that one.
It can also break that fear if you really want to, try to fight it, which is not bad. So I'd say it's still a good game. But if you have really bad fears, I wouldn't go for it. It is definitely a fast-paced game. Again, if you want it to be fast on normal difficulty and try to not die, it's going to be fast. It's going to push you. But it's so fun. This is actually the one game I actually pushed my challenges, and it was fun. It was enjoyable. But oh gosh, she's evil laughing. What is it now?
Oh no, are you done before I get into my tale?
I guess I'm done. Are
you sure?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna talk about how I broke it.
How did you break it?
All right, well, first of all, I'm gonna piggyback on your whole like being afraid of the ocean thing.
Yeah.
Subnautica gave me legit straight up nightmares.
Ooh.
Freaking Leviathans.
We're not.
Reaper Leviathans are the stuff of nightmares.
Mm-hmm.
And the lava dome, like the stuff down there at the very bottom where you do the end game crap.
Mm-hmm.
And you find the mother.
Oh, nope. Mother.
Mm-hmm. Have you beat Subnautica?
No, the Leviathan's good enough. I couldn't. No.
I beat it. We'll talk about it. You and I.
Oh yeah, after this, we'll have to.
But okay, I had a fear from that game.
Right.
And so I was playing this, and my stupid butt, the very first time I'm playing this, jumps off the raft to go and get something. Raft's gone. Bye-bye, Raft. Where did you go?
Oh, yeah, the raft never stops unless you have an anchor. That's it.
It never stops. I bought this game, no idea what you were supposed to do in it. Just heard that it was fun. It had good reviews. I'm like, oh, this will be fun. Where'd my raft go? I'm literally, oh, look, there's a shark eating me. Look, I'm dead. So I was like, okay. Second time I started it up. All right, the raft keeps moving. I can't stop. I'm throwing my hook. My hook breaks. I have no stuff because I couldn't figure out how to pull it in. I let Brucey eat me that day. Third time I booted it up.
I'm sorry, but this is worse than what I played. Wow.
Third time I turn it on. I'm going to play multiplayer with our, Voldemort. And I die again because of him. I have not had the best luck starting this game. It was the fourth try that I finally got it. And like you, I got the patterns. I got everything. When I got to my first island, I freaked out. I crashed into it. because I had just figured out how to steer. So I
Yeah.
crashed into the island.
Oh, that's right. You can also make paddles. I forgot about that.
I've got Bruce behind me eating every one of the planks behind me. I'm trying to make an anchor so I'll stop crashing into the island and just sit there.
Yeah.
I get on the island, and what do I see? A boar.
Oh.
And I'm like, I don't have anything to fight you. So I literally jumped off the top of the island, hurt myself, and got back on my raft.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I've beat the game. I have found the dome. I found the oil rig. When you get the satellite or like the radio stuff and you can find the coordinates to go to certain spots, the game opens up a lot more.
Yeah, I'm actually about to make that right now. So
it's great. Make sure you have a lot of batteries. But like, I like this game a lot. I do. I like once you get to the dome because that opens up so much more of the story. Right. I like that you find other characters, and once you find those characters, you can play those characters.
Okay.
So that's nice too. And like, you've got a trader, and you have special like ways of trading with the trader, like exchange for certain things that you get, and you can get certain things from them. Like, yeah, it was a newer system the last time I played it. Like, it had just come out with chapter 2. So like, or chapter, I can't remember. It had just come out, but I was playing chapter 2. But I like when you find the things, because the story just opens up so much more, and you start to put the pieces together. And honestly, thinking about Raft and the way that it is reminds me a lot of like my time in Portia and my time in Sandrock.
Okay.
And all the events that led up to that and what they're dealing with in that game makes me sort of think about Raft and all the things they're dealing with. I like this game. I do. It is a time sucker. Yeah. It is a time sucker. When you don't fall off the raft, when Brucey don't eat you.
Right.
And when you aren't crashing into crap. or playing with someone else who, I know how to do it, and then
anyways, didn't want to cut you off, but welcome, Dublin. So Dublin Odinson says, wow, only problem I've had with Raft is the food and water drain. Yes.
That drain is so unfair. It's fast. It's stupid. Oh, you gotta have like 20,000 little water purifier things sitting there.
Or if you're playing solo, you just need one.
No, I played solo. Just make a whole tier of your raft as just water.
Okay.
Fill them all one day, and then like over the next few days, you just like use it all, fill it back up.
Fair.
I had a system.
We all have our systems.
But the thing. Oh, does he have another comment?
I'm trying to catch up. I just didn't want to interrupt you, and you know.
I haven't even got to the part where I crashed it yet, but go on.
Oh my gosh. Oh. So this kind of ties into what we're talking about. He says, I walked away from Raft for 5 minutes and came back dying from thirst and hunger. It just drains, even when you're standing still. And yeah, that's the rough part. Which, I get it. If you're out in the open sun, sure. But like, if you're in the shade, like, there should be a mechanism that's like, oh, you know, it's not that bad. But I don't know if they maybe improved it. But he also says, I love how everyone calls the shark Bruce after the fake shark in Jaws.
Yes, I knew about that.
I did not, because every time I hear Bruce, I think of Finding Nemo.
Which I think is named. I think he's named Bruce because of that.
Yeah, but I didn't know.
Fish are friends.
Fish are friends, not food. Bruce, fresh meats. Yeah, that was named after the shark in Jaws. Yeah. To be honest, I never fully knew that. Like, I've heard of it, but I didn't fully know that. But But this is kind of cool. I love how they just kind of keep that going after what, how many, 30 plus years. Anyways, Dublin also comments, I'd rather create a character rather than finding them, but I see her point.
Cool, because like those characters each have their own story. That's what's cool about it to me.
Okay.
And
I haven't found anyone yet, but
I'm not gonna ruin it for you.
Okay, cool.
I like creating my own character too. I've always created my own character, but it's just cool knowing I could.
Whoa. You can create your character?
Well, like, you get your first main character.
Yeah,
like
a guy
Maya.
or a girl.
Yeah,
and you
that's
can't change
character
them.
creation. No, that's character creation.
Yeah.
You can decide to be a guy or a girl. The characters you meet are specific. Like one's a guy, one's a girl, like you cannot change their gender. You can't change their skin tone. You can't change you just can't change it.
I know, but what irritates me a little bit is just the character creation part. You're not creating,
Fair.
You're just selecting.
Fair. That's fair too.
So Devlin also says, yeah, they have their own story, but I'd rather be me rather than drop in as someone else. No, you cannot create anything. You choose who you play as.
Yes.
So selection.
Yes.
Character selection.
But at
choose
least
your character.
At least when you select, you can be like, I'm a dude or I'm a chick. Like, like you can do that with your first one.
Yeah.
But the thing that I really like about this is researching items. When you put it into the workbench and research it.
I'm in a love-hate relationship with it.
I used to be too, but I love it. I really do like it.
So the only thing I hate about it is mainly a player error. And that's when you forget to like, I made an ingot, cool. And you just build it and not use it on the research first. Like,
so you can have more things to build.
I could have done this. Oh, I feel dumb.
I messed up, yo.
I messed up.
Oh, my Lanta.
But no, that's what I mean. It's just player error. But no, I love how you get the research and it's like, it's like freaking not Ignis, not Gladdy, but the chef from Final Fantasy 15. I have an idea for a new recipe.
I have a new recipe. It's ramen. That's not a new recipe.
Listen, the way you can make ramen, it's so gourmet. You can make it as gourmet as you want or as hick as you want. That's it. Like, it's good. It's so gourmet. So amazing. Oh, yeah. I will not do that voice ever again. So
please don't.
No.
My ears don't like that voice.
I don't it down a little bit.
Thank you. I need the poison.
But you're not going to make it do that again. Devlin says, I lean more towards hate than love. I hate that it burns / destroys an item when you research it. Understandable. Other than that, it's a fine mechanic. Now, I will have a counter for that. At least it's just one burn for like 5 things you can learn and not a burn for every item that you can learn.
I have a piggyback on that.
Okay.
It adds realisticness to it because if you were really researching something, you would take it apart to see how it goes. And you might not put it back together because you may not know how.
I mean, yeah. But if it's like an ingot.
Oh, no. What are you going to...
then it's like, okay, you're going to tear it apart. Cool. But like, I can definitely see how that... Oh.
Wow.
Sorry.
Just had a brain moment.
So, no. Okay. Okay, so Odin's saying, I disagree. Yeah, explain the ingot. You can just resmelt it. The clay, just reform it. Yes. But no, I was just thinking like, okay, he's got a point.
He does on that part, yeah.
He does got a point. Because Dark Cloud 2 I'll throw it back. Dark Cloud 2. It works off the same mechanic. You take pictures though, and it adds to the library of, oh, you can make this weapon now because of the pictures that you took. Not dismantling anything, but it's like, I have an idea because you thought it.
Oh.
And so you didn't dismantle anything. Exactly. You can study something without destroying it.
You can.
That's kind of where I was
Unless
like thinking
me.
with that freaking chaos gremlin over here. But no, that's what I was trying to get at with the ingot. You can study, you can look at it and think, and think, you can use this material for X, Y, and Z without dismantling it, because why would you need to dismantle a rock to discover how the many different ways you could utilize a rock?
Hey, maybe I really wanted to see how many little rocks are inside that big rock.
Little baby rocks.
I mean, I do it in 7 days. I go beat up a rock as it goes into little rocks.
Is it a mommy rock and you're trying to get the babies out?
Yes. It's like a pepper that has a pepper inside of it.
Let's see. Dublin says, I much rather the mechanic open up when you use the item for the first time.
There's a game that does that. Like when you use the item for the first time, it opens. What is that? It's gonna come to me. It's gonna come to me. I'm gonna think about it.
We're having a slow day. If you came in late, we're having a rough week.
I went back to work. Okay.
Oh, you went back to work. I went back to work in Florida and just haven't slept. So
my classroom is 80 degrees every day.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
My work environment
students.
outside is like 90 degrees every day.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's 80 degrees before the kids come in.
Oh, well, that sucks.
And then there's 25 little annoying lovely little children in my room.
The game that does that should be Raft. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's fair, and I agree with them.
Yeah.
But I also have to be the antagonist.
She's got to be the chaos one, and I'm the peacekeeper. Yeah.
If you're new here and you stick around, you'll catch on.
Oh, dear goodness. Okay. Well, I have nowhere to say now. Dublin lives in the desert.
Oh, poor dude, man.
Dude, I am so sorry. It was 110
Where can I send the water?
To the desert.
Where can I send the water? No, I mean specifics. He's probably got scorpions too and snakes. No, thank you.
I don't want to. Mojave, California.
All right, send in the water. Oh man, now I want to play Fallout New Vegas.
I want to. Yeah, I just think that they actually brought out a not DLC, a freaking fan-made game for Fallout 4. Not New Vegas at all, but just remember
it's London. It's
London, yeah.
London mod.
He says he actually does have snakes. I'll show you a pic of the snake crossing the road.
Please don't. Please don't. I sleep in a basement and I'm terrified I'm gonna find a snake. And don't you whisper, please do. Okay, before we get stop it. Before we get completely off track, do you want me to tell you how I broke Raft?
Yes, sorry, you broke the Raft.
All right. I decided it'd be fun to play this game with like cheats.
Wait, what?
I decided it would be fun one day to play this game with like the cheats and stuff that you can find
cheats.
online.
I thought you said heats or deets.
Cheats. Yes, cheats. With the cheats.
Cheats. Okay.
I broke the heck out of this game. It won't even connect.
Yeah.
I hit new game. It still won't connect. I deleted all the stuff out of its files. I broke the game. All because I was curious. I was curious about the cheats. Oh God, what are you two conspiring about? I
I'm
don't
paying
know.
attention. Oh my gosh.
No,
I'm
no,
responding.
no, no.
Allie, I'm responding to a message.
If you send him a picture of a snake and he shows it to me,
Oh my gosh.
I'm coming to the Mojave Desert for you. Cause not cool, bro. Don't you giggle over there.
Continue on with your breaking the game with cheats.
That's how I broke it. And then I tried to get on it today to just play it for a little bit before we started this, and it would not load.
What cheats did you use? Oh my gosh, all the cheats, wasn't it? It was all the game breaking cheats.
It was every cheat.
All the things to make the game not the game anymore, and you decided you wanted to just see how the things burn. You wanted to watch water burn. You want to watch Brucey burn.
Actually, yeah.
You want to watch fire burn.
I stabbed him and he died like instantly. He went bloop. No, I basically did to that game what I did to Project Zomboid. I broke it.
Oh, jeez.
I broke my toys and then I took them back to Steam and said, fix them. I broke my toys, Kevin.
You break everything.
I do break everything.
Everything you touch breaks. We can't have, this is why we can't have nice things. Well, kind of. Wait, where's... Oh, there it is.
You gonna clue me in on what you two have been conspiring about over there?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I was gonna wait a little bit, try to save you from it, but hey, if you're that curious, here you go.
I'm terrified. Okay, so getting back to Raft though. It's a good game. I like this game. It does have its flaws and its ups and downs, like you accidentally get off your raft and it floats away.
Yeah.
And for $20 it's not terrible. You can get this game on sale quite often.
Yeah, just not this sale that they're having right now, but
no.
Even still, $20 is actually pretty good.
Not bad.
I like it.
Not bad. It's a good game.
And like I said,
it's easy to
I put about several hours into it now, so
it's gonna put several more hours into it. I'm gonna be sitting here
this weekend.
Are you playing 7 days with me or Raft? Because I'm confused.
We'll see.
I can't play Raft with you. I broke it.
Then don't unbreak it.
Until the Steam gods come back down and fix what I did.
Why did you have to research Raft? Why did you have to break it? If you didn't research it, you would have had it in one piece. You know that.
If it wouldn't be me, if I didn't.
you get the joke I'm trying to get with that, right?
Yes, I know.
Okay.
You've also seen my Sims mod folder.
Yeah, and you break it every time. I don't know why. Anyways, this game's got positive reviews all around. Obviously, it's got its gripes. It's good moments and it's bad. Overall, though, it's fun. It's fun. Once you learn the mechanics and how it works, I enjoy it. But
it's definitely good. Highly recommend it. But as usual, we always ask, what do you think? How do you feel about it? Oh my God, I don't like that face. I'm going to post this on our Instagram again. Let us know. Did you play it? Did you not play it? Did it intimidate you? Was it too much like a Subnautica idea for you and Subnautica just burned you and those Reaper Leviathans scare the crud out of you, especially the mother when you get down to the very bottom of the freaking ocean? Let us know. I'm not traumatized. What are you two doing? Because you're traumatizing me now.
Nope. You're good.
I'm scared for my life. I am going to hurt everyone. I'm going to do it. What is this?
You have to catch me first.
Is that a snake?
Yes. So That is how, let me see. Hold on. About, it's about 2 feet long. Oh, you don't want to know what he said after. You definitely do not want to know what he said after that. Trust me.
Was it mean?
It's worse than the snakes. Don't
Okay,
ask.
now-
Don't ask. Don't.
No,
Don't, no,
you said don't do it. I gotta push the button. I'm a millennial with ADHD. Don't
yeah.
tell me I can't do something. Kevin, I pushed the button.
We'll discuss this after the show. You want me to traumatize?
I'm already traumatized.
Fine.
I see the snake and I'm terrified now.
So, there is apparently a tarantula migration trail, and there's usually tarantulas. So instead of seeing tarantulas, he saw the snake. He says he'd rather see the snakes, and I humbly agree. You're welcome, by the way.
I agree too. I'll take the snake over the other thing. The
hairy crawly thing. Yes. The Home Alone thing. I'm hoping you're talking about the snakes there, Mr. Dublin. Oh my goodness. Oh.
I don't think I want to like tune into your. You know, Chris said 80 is cool compared to a welding bubble.
What did he say?
He said that 80 is cool compared to a welding bubble. You know, because he works welding.
Yeah, no, I know he works in a practically a sweatshop.
I wholeheartedly agree. I wholeheartedly agree.
Been there, done that.
Takes us away from the 8-legged conversation.
Oh, the spiders, the big hairy spiders called tarantulas. Oh my goodness. So, anyways, Dublin, welcome to the. We have every other Friday we have a podcast. Sorry, late introduction. We have a late. Every other Friday we hold a podcast where we just kind of talk about games. You know, it's named. It's all simulation. We talk about simulation games for the most part, but you know, we want to get into other realms as well. Gaming, game related, movies. We got some good movie ones. We will not talk about Borderlands ever. We are not talking about the Borderlands movie ever. I will not watch it. I will never watch that.
We are going to talk about it one time.
No.
Yes.
I don't want to.
I'm not going to watch it, but I
don't want to watch it.
I want to say how angry I am that they made that freaking movie focus on Tiny Tina.
Fair. But you could always write that out in a letter and send it to the directors.
I'm sending it to the directors. Kevin Hart is getting one. Jack Black is getting one. Everyone's getting one. They messed up.
You get a letter, and you get a letter, and you get a letter.
I'm going to be the Oprah of giving angry letters.
But anyways, to finish off that thought, before I got into my angry rage about Borderlands and yeah, we are actually transitioning from Twitch over to our YouTube channel, which I actually deleted it. Right here. Excuse me. We actually have a channel for our podcast directly. Excuse me. I drink too much water. Oh, so I've uploaded the first 4 episodes, soon to be 5, and not next Friday, but the Friday after, we will be streaming on YouTube. So it just kind of makes it easier for me, so I don't have to keep uploading the videos, and if there's any edits, which I don't want to do because that takes hours to render on my computer. and hours to upload. I figured it would just be easier just to stream it on YouTube and then bam, it's right there. So yeah, I think that's a good spot to kind of end the night because I'm also tired.
Okay, well, hold on. Hold on.
Oh,
but we're not leaving Twitch completely because
no, we are not.
Every Sunday we do a challenge mode for Phasmophobia.
Yep.
Which did have a good photo update.
Oh yeah.
We also on Mondays tend to play a game. Like sometimes it's 7 days, sometimes it's something else.
For me, it's always 7 days, but
yeah, it's been 7 days lately. So let's hope it stays there and doesn't end up in Brucey's realm.
That probably won't change, but
good. It's broken. But we also have an Instagram that is, it's all simulation as well, which is on both of our Twitch channels. There's a link for it, as well as a link for our YouTube page. We keep it pretty up to date. I've been very good about keeping the Instagram up to date lately. And I will be posting.
She has been up to date on it, yes.
If you think we're funny, subscribe. You think we're stupid? Tell us.
Subscribe anyways.
we kind of want to know. We're just like, what, this is the 5th episode?
Yes, this is episode number 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is episode 5. And
See, I've been
this is
notes.
just, oh, I'm sorry. But this is episode 5. We're two friends that decided one day, hey, let's just do this because we've been talking about it, so let's just do it. And we're just sort of trying to get it started. And simulations are my passion. I'm a simulator queen. Half the library belongs to me for the simulators.
Yeah.
And I wanted somebody to talk to about it, and Kevin listens to me.
I listen to a lot of people. Unfortunately, yes, I did open my ears to that direction, and not my one ear is kind of deaf in that one side. So yeah, thanks. But I joke.
I was about to say, is that from when I was like screaming, "Help me! I'm dying!" in like every other game we play?
We're not even getting into that.
Listen, I am not a terrible gamer.
No, neither am I on some games, depending on the game. But yeah,
if we ever play Halo, I'm just gonna pull the hide and go seek trick I did to him one time that took him almost a whole match to try to find me. When he did, he was so mad.
Behind the freaking counter of all places. Anyways,
on one of the largest maps.
it was a medium-sized map. To be fair,
it was pretty large for just the two of us.
It wasn't a large. There are larger maps for 2 people to be on. That was a medium-sized map.
Jesus.
So let me put it this way: the first map we played was small, and then the next.
Oh yeah, that's because we kept jumping at each other.
Well, the night streets, yeah, that's a small map. The other one, the bazaar, that's a medium. I would consider that a medium-sized map. Technically, I would. Anyways, Dublin always subscribe to our podcast, anyways. So,
welcome to our chaos.
And maybe, possibly someday, we will be on Spotify. I'm still trying to read the fine prints and the tutorials that Allie sent me.
I can ask Corey.
About what?
Going on to Spotify.
I thought you did, and that's why you sent me that link for that one thing.
I did, but I can ask him more. We'll talk about this later.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. But anyways, thank you, Dublin, for subscribing. Cheers, mate.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And let's see. Speaking of 7 days and YouTube, I just posted my first Horde night in 1.0. Nice. Did you was solo, then with 2 friends, dropped on day 4. As you may know, Horde night is multiples by. Oh, I kind of figured that. Yeah. So Horde night multiplies by each player in the game. So imagine, yeah. with the constant of all of that throughout the entire night with 4 people. Ooh. 8 zombies per player. Oh, nice. I gotta ask, did you upload it recently? Oh, come on, get out there. Today? Awesome, dude. I'm gonna check that out. Me. Sorry, I'm making a note before I forget. I have very poor memory, especially when I'm tired. Oh, you
I
did.
have some bad memory,
right.
and I had to remember something for him today, and I remembered it just slightly.
Yeah,
and it turned out to be right.
it's slightly right. So it was about the Titanfall sale. Oh, so I don't know if when you chimed in, Dublin, but I used the base. I watched Joe Woodle build. That thing sounds so weird. I feel like I'm saying that wrong, but that's how it looks. The melee base, because it was day 7. I didn't think I needed a ton of ammo. I was going to be alone, and that changed. Oh,
Oh shoot.
oh, I gotta watch. Oh, I gotta freaking watch this. Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Yeah, you seen the base I built, and actually I've only done that with one in our duo build streams with Allie and I am actually building that same base because I want to test it out. I want to push it to the limits and see what happens. So we're gonna find out. Probably not day 7. I think we're on day 6. I'm not even started with it, but yeah, you know the base I built. I still can't believe that barrier trick still worked. That is amazing. I love that.
All right. So we've hit about over an hour.
Yeah. So it's been over an hour. I was gonna say something. I forgot what it was. Oh, yes. So Dublin. I mentioned early in the stream. I don't know when you chimed in, but Titanfall 2 is on sale for $30 for the Ultimate Edition. I don't know if you've played that or not, but yeah, I would. It's so fun. I love it. The campaign is really cool. Yes, on Steam. Yes, Steam's having a bunch of sales. I actually finished my collection on the new Wolfenstein games and every Doom game. I finally completed on collection. I just got to play them. But yeah, there's a lot of sales going on in August. The sales, for the most part, are going to end Monday on the 19th, which I believe is Monday. If I did my math right, then I'm very, 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 very tired.
Good. The 19th is Monday because I'm giving my students their first packet of homework.
Oh, fun.
Oh, yeah. They're going to hate me.
Oh, God.
Our next podcast.
Yes, our next podcast is going to be
the 30th. The 30th.
The 30th.
And it will be over at YouTube.
Over on our YouTube channel.
Yes.
Which we should have everything figured out by then.
God, I hope so. Jeez, we're millennials, but we're
the
not
hard
that
part
bad.
is already done. We just gotta get it really working now. Oh yeah, okay. He already owned it and played it. Sale last time. Never found the time to boot it up. But thanks for the heads up. Oh yeah, for sure, dude. And yeah, I bought it when it was like $2 or $3. I want to say earlier this year, but I just love the campaign. It was actually worth the time into it. Anyways, yes, we will be back streaming on the 30th.
Yep.
On the podcast. For the podcast. Dear goodness, I'm tired.
On the YouTube channel for the podcast.
Yes, on the YouTube
but
channel.
we will be back streaming together on Sunday for the
Yes.
Phasmophobia challenge, and on Monday for 7 days.
Yes. And I may actually take tomorrow off. I know I have it scheduled for a random day, but I may actually just take tomorrow off because I also have a busy day tomorrow. And I just need some time to catch up. So we will definitely be back on Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern time, playing Phasmophobia.
Yep.
For the new challenge.
We've been doing pretty good these last couple weeks.
We've been doing pretty good at getting it to be like 30 minutes, 45 minutes. So our best time has been 30 minutes. So we'll see how quick we do this one. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for tonight. I have been MECHDUDE009, and my co-host for the evening is
ALLIENICOLE22.
And we have been your hosts for tonight on the podcast. And we're still kind of working out the kinks. It's only been obviously 5 episodes. But it's been about a month that we've just been working on it behind the scenes and on the process. It's kind of on the fly. So we're working on it. Fine tuning as we go. But that's the best time, right? But anyways, thank you everyone so much for coming out. Unless Allie wants to say anything else.
No, just check out the Instagram page. I'll have that updated. And thanks for joining us tonight.
Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for stopping by and just chatting with us. And we will talk to y'all next time. I'm very tired. I am so sorry. I got no energy.
Oh, my Lanta. Oh, my Lanta. Just
goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
What's going on, guys?